guys, Megan Lynn here, Spiritual Empress. What's up? Blurst. I am freaking still sick as a dog. You can't hear it in my voice. I had random coughing fits, and yeah, I'm just gonna talk about that. But for all the females out there who every time you're sick, people assume you're fucking preggers. No. No. A bunch of nope. And it's so crazy to me because I'm just going to tell you guys about my experience today. I'm ready for work, okay? I got dressed to go to work, and then I was freaking puking, okay? So, no, I'm pretty, pissed off about all this, to be honest, because I know that it's other people who brought it back into the department. I never get sick, you guys. Majorly sick. So anyway, likes, comments, shares, subscribes. I'm almost laughing even saying that right now. Don't watch this video. This is not a representation of me, of who I normally am, but blurst. Okay, so y'all, I went to urgent care this morning. Okay, I went to urgent care. I just can't even. I went to urgent care because I woke up this morning. I was all ready for work. I fed the dog. I got everything. I'm ready to go. My roommate left, and I literally texted her 10 minutes after she left, and I was like, dude, I was throwing up. I was like, I can't with this. I can't do this crap again. I can't go through another round of it. I'm going to urgent care. I'm getting all the antibiotics. I never take antibiotics, you guys. I was like, but I want them all. And she's like, dude, go. Whatever. So I end up going to urgent care, you guys. And I get there. I filled out the paperwork. Oh, have you been here before? Yeah, bitch. I was here 2 weeks ago. Whatever. Shit helped, but it didn't work, whatever. And I was like, no, I had pneumonia, and I'm not coughing up bad stuff anymore, so that's good. But I was like, I'm having these random coughing fits that really hurt my back, and then probably twice a day. And then I said I'm extremely nauseous. I'm super nauseous. The last 3 days I've been super nauseous. I was and this morning I threw up, and I can't do that. I have to be at work, whatever. It's just, okay, you fill out your paperwork, and I'm like, all right. Dude, I get in, so the CNA who admits me, and she takes your vitals and whatever, she took more than my vitals. Your vitals are your blood pressure. They'll put the air monitor on your finger, and then they'll also sometimes they listen to your heart, but for the most part they don't. She's like, oh, when was the last date of your cycle? And oh, when was blah 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 blah. And I was like, why are you asking these questions? These are really weird questions. Because I said nausea, you guys. Because I said nausea. I'm just fucking sick. That's literally all it is. And I was like, why are you asking this? This is weird. And she goes, oh, I'm just taking your vitals. And I was like, no, those aren't vitals. Those are weird ass questions. So anyway, I told her my information, whatever. I get in the room. I'm waiting for the doctor. I'm texting my roommate. I'm like, oh my God, I think that they think that I'm pregnant or something. And I'm so not. And she literally texts me back, and she's like, oh, is that immaculate conception, or what is that? So I'm literally sitting there, and I'm sorry, you guys, I'm so tired. I'm literally sitting there in the room. The NPR comes in. She saw me before. She forgot that she saw me, and I didn't forget that I saw her. And then so she's sitting there, and she's like, okay, what are your symptoms? And I was like, oh, I'm having problems here, and here. Because I'm not going to freaking tell you guys. I'm having problems here, and here. I'm not feeling well. Blah, blah, blah. I have extreme nausea the last 3 days, and I've been throwing up. And then she's like, oh, okay. And then she's like, well, so she takes out her stethoscope. And she starts, listening to my lungs. And I was like, I feel like my lungs are clear. I was like, I'm just having like other issues right now. And then she goes and she like listens to my back, which most people don't do. But she listens to my back, and then I was like, dude, and she's like, oh, and then she comes over and she's like, can I just touch you? And I'm like, yeah, you can touch me. And she starts pressing on me. She's like, do you hurt anywhere? And I was like, no, I hurt my lower back because I've been having these coughing fits and they've been hurting so much. And then she's like, okay, well, she's like, you've been hurting in your lower back? And I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, okay. And she's like, when was the last date of your cycle? What? I'm fucking sick. I've been there. Like, I was there 2.5 weeks ago for the freaking bronchitis, pneumonia thing, the flu that everybody seems to be getting. Whatever. And she's like, oh, when was your last cycle? And I was like, I don't know, like this time ago, like, whatever. And I was like, I swear to God, I'm telling you, I'm not pregnant. Like, I am not having issues there. And then she literally is like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna go out there and I have to get the new flashlight for her, I forget what it's called, the one that goes in your ear. She's like, oh, this isn't working, I'm gonna have to go back out and blah blah blah. And I was like, okay. So she came back in. She literally comes back in, she checks my ears, everything's fine. She checks my nose, everything's fine. And then she you guys, oh, she tried to like ultrasound me with the fucking stethoscope. And she goes, oh, do you mind laying down? Do you mind laying down? And I was like, no, that's fine, you know, whatever, do what you gotta do. She literally put the stethoscope on my stomach and she was pressing, like feeling around. Bitch, you ain't gonna get a heartbeat. You ain't gonna get anything in there. Like, I don't understand. And I just can't. I feel like it's really, really wrong that most females are so unaware of their own bodies that they don't know when they are actually pregnant, and that practitioners assume even after having the flu that you're pregnant because you're having symptoms of the flu. And like, she legit, and she double checked it, you guys, like she legit thought she was gonna like feel something, and then she goes, oh, are you having like these issues here? And I was like, yeah. And then she's like, oh, okay. She put me on 3 freaking antibiotics, you guys. Like, I can't even with doctors. I can't even. I had to ramble. This makes me super mad. I'm super tired, super sick. To get up, to get ready for work, and then to go to the freaking doctor is like a bitch. So, just thought I'd ramble, but bitch, am I pregnant? No. Like, I'm over it. I'm freaking over it. Like, I feel like anytime any female has, like, some issue or anything, people just assume we're pregnant. But anyway, Blurs, please don't like, comment, share, subscribe on this video. This is not a representation of myself. I am just super, super irritated. Thought I'd ramble. So, all right, you guys. I love you. Thank you so much for all the support. I will be recording. We have a lot of things going on in the next week that I'll be actually recording because it'll be a lot of fun. But thank you so much. Likes, comments, shares, subscribes. I love you guys. Bye.